The Xsara Picasso concept is designed in the spirit of classic compact vans. The car is built on the basis of the C-Class Citroen Xsara model, from which it inherited many components and parts. But Picasso has a few solutions typical of minivans. Thus, the wheelbase of the Picasso is 220 mm longer than that of the Xsara, which has a positive effect on the spaciousness in the cabin and the spaciousness of the luggage compartment. In addition, the gearshift lever has been moved to the center console, allowing you to move from the front seats to the rear without leaving the cabin. And for a comfortable fit in the rear seats, the angle of the backrest is adjustable. Xsara Picasso is a 5-seater car, but if necessary, 4 passengers can sit on the back sofa. Due to the lack of a central tunnel, the floor turned out to be even, which also increases the comfort of the crew. On cars manufactured before 2003, the steering column switch block can cause problems. As a rule, the turn switch fails when the steering wheel returns to its original position after turning on the turn signal of one of the sides. The signal lights of the other side turn on. The block is not reparable and has to be replaced. Spare part, $340. After a run of 150,000 kilometers, the air conditioning compressor bearing often fails. It will take about $150 to restore its performance. Most Xsara Picassos on the domestic market are well equipped. They have central locking, power windows and power mirrors, front airbags, not uncommon in side ones, a steering column with height adjustment, power steering, air conditioning or climate control, ABS. Since 2000, the electrics of the compact van, as well as the conventional Xsara, have undergone modernization. The wiring was equipped with a modern multiplex bus. A central switching unit, PPM, was used to control the auxiliary electronics of the car. The brain is programmable, thanks to which the driver, for example, can teach the radio to change the sound volume depending on the speed of the car or set any mode of interior lighting. At the same time, the pulp and paper mill does not accept the intervention of unskilled electricians, since this can lead to block failure. The compact van was equipped with the same engines as the Xsara. Despite the rather diverse range of power units, see table, cars in Ukraine are operated mainly with gasoline engines. Diesel versions with the common rail direct fuel injection system were not officially imported to us, which is a pity. After all, PSA engines running on diesel fuel are considered very reliable and, as foreign operating experience shows, they can go out about 500,000 kilometers. According to factory recommendations, the engine oil is changed every 20,000 kilometers. By the way, the onboard computer reminds of this. At the same time, domestic experts, taking into account the quality of our fuel, strongly recommend reducing this interval to 10,000 kilometers so that the engine does not wear out so quickly. Motorists advise refueling at proven gas stations, since gasoline units are very susceptible to fuel quality. Engine operation becomes unstable, the catalyst fails prematurely, and then the lambda probe. Moreover, since 2003, all cars have not had a replaceable fine fuel filter, and one poor quality refueling can result in a breakdown of the fuel equipment. Experts recommend installing adapters to the fuel line offered as additional equipment, which allow you to power the system through the usual fuel filter. The kit is about $80. In addition, Xsara Picasso engines do not like bathing. It is not recommended to wash them, since it is easy to fill the ignition coil with water and disable it. The spare part costs about $200. The timing of all 8-valve engines, 1.6L, eventually requires adjustment of the thermal clearances of the valves. Work on a specialized service costs about $15. But in the 16-valve, you do not need to do this. They use hydraulic compensators. Service workers recommend checking the gaps every 70 to 80,000 kilometers when replacing the timing belt and rollers. When carrying out this procedure, it is imperative to check the condition of the pump, since it is driven by the timing belt. Although, according to experts, this unit can withstand 2 to 3 timing belt service life. Most Xsara Picassos were equipped with 5-speed manual gearboxes. 4-speed automatic is less common. As a rule, it was aggregated with 2.0-liter engines. Mechanics is quite reliable and does not cause serious problems during operation. Unless with long runs, over 100,000 kilometers, the seal of the gearshift and the seals of the axle shafts may lose their tightness. The lubricant in this unit is designed for the entire life of the car, and it needs to be topped up only in case of leaks. But the automatic is able to add a headache. In it, failures of the bypass valves of the automatic transmission control unit were noted. which manifests itself in a violation of the gear shift algorithm, one valve, about $100. The same breakdowns also occur with relatives in the Peugeot 206 and 307 concern, where similar automatic transmissions are also installed. For a trouble-free and durable operation, it is recommended to fill in only special synthetic oil of the SOLT 71141 brand in the automatic machine. Lubrication must be changed every 40 to 50,000 kilometers. The compact van suspension has a good ride. The front McPherson type is borrowed from Xsara, and the rear torsion bar is the same as that of the Peugeot 405. After 30 to 40,000 kilometers, when driving on our roads, you have to change the anti-roll bars, for one side, work, $8, spare parts, $26, but silent blocks of levers and ball bearings can go 50 to 60,000 kilometers. In cars manufactured after 2000, ball ones are supplied with a forged lever and a reinforced rear silent block, which lasts longer, up to 80 to 100,000 kilometers, spare part, $150. If you want to save money, you can install a conventional metal lever, where the ball joint changes separately. By the way, a reinforced silent block can also be placed in the same lever. But the rear suspension needs maintenance every 80,000 kilometers. At this time, it is advisable to change the needle bearings of the torsion bars, work, $55, a set of spare parts, $46. If you ride on killed bearings, you can disable the entire beam. Torsion beam pillows serve about 120,000 kilometers, one piece, $35. The rack and pinion steering on all versions is equipped with hydraulic booster. Over time, the oil pressure sensor may lose its tightness in it, spare part, $18. By the way, the same malfunction is typical for the main competitor, Renault Megane Scenic. Xsara Picasso tie rod ends serve up to 50 to 60,000 kilometers. With brakes during operation, as a rule, there are no problems. Citroen Xsara Picasso is a great option for a universal car for those who have a lot of a full-fledged minivan, but a regular station wagon is no longer enough. Thanks to the wide possibilities of transforming the interior, the Xsara Picasso will serve faithfully in different operating conditions. Many components and assemblies of the machine have successfully passed the test of time, confirming their endurance. Due to the lesser popularity in Ukraine, Picasso can be purchased cheaper than competitors of the same production years. Why not take advantage of this opportunity?